Morning letter written barefoot, the miracle of grounding. Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating, frankly incredible hidden health secret that's literally right beneath our feet. If you've been searching for a totally natural way to revitalize your body, fight off aging, and just find a path to true vibrant energy, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to be unpacking a ton of newly curated data, clinical studies, and real-life stories pulled straight from the renowned Morning Letter series. So get comfortable and let's explore this amazing phenomenon together. So get this, we just hit a massive milestone. It is the official 10-year anniversary of the barefoot walking movement over in South Korea. 10 years! And look, this isn't some flash-in-the-pan wellness fad. We are talking about a decade-long, heavily documented journey of real miracle healing. For 10 whole years, the National Barefoot Walking Movement headquarters has been helping people step away from illness and rapid aging, guiding them toward true human vitality. It's a hugely passionate movement that's all about waking up your body's built-in ability to repair itself, just by reconnecting with the earth. Which, of course, brings us to the really big, provocative question. What exactly is this hidden health secret that researchers, doctors, and scientists across the earth are calling a modern medical miracle? You know, in our modern lives, we've become so completely disconnected from nature. We wear these thick, rubber-soled shoes that literally block us from the Earth's natural energy. But the second you take those shoes off, something profoundly biological and highly measurable happens inside your body. It's a worldwide phenomenon now, and it is gaining massive traction. And you can really see how this idea has just spread like wildfire. On one hand, you've got these beautiful local roots, like celebrating their 10th anniversary by planting these majestic Yumgang pine trees at Hunsel Park. It's this beautiful symbol of life meant to stand for the next 100 years. But then, this local passion exploded into a massive global exchange. We're talking about the official U.S. publication of the book Walk Barefoot, and top medical scholars like Dr. Pavel Sokal literally flying all the way from Poland just to witness and learn from this national barefoot walking movement firsthand. Okay, so let's break down the actual science here in a really simple way. Just think of the Earth as a giant, limitless natural battery. Because of everyday life, your body builds up oxidative stress and a positive electrical charge. But when your bare feet touch the ground, the Earth provides this massive rush of free electrons. They flow into your body mostly through this highly conductive spot on the sole of your foot called the Yangxian point. Honestly, it's exactly like plugging a dead phone battery into a super fast charger. These free electrons just sweep through your system, neutralizing stress and restoring your natural rhythms. And look, this isn't just guesswork. We have the hard scientific proof. Researchers actually placed clinical patches right on that Yangchen point on the foot to tightly control and measure how the Earth's free electrons flow. They wanted to see exactly what happens the millisecond a person is grounded. The results are just staggering. Grounding acts as this powerful, totally natural nerve stabilizer. The monitors proved that the moment the Earth's electrons flow in, they instantly calm the body and the mind, stabilizing your pulse and basically shutting down your internal electrical chaos. Let's talk numbers for a second, because the hard data here is wild. This is from a groundbreaking 2025 clinical study led by Dr. Pavel Sokal, with 84 patients recovering from intense spinal surgery. Half were kept ungrounded, and the other half were grounded, using barefoot walking principles. Just look at the drop. The grounded group saw their pain levels plummet by 50%. Their inflammation markers, specifically CRP, dropped by a massive 66%, and severe muscle damage was significantly reduced. This proves undeniably that barefoot walking accelerates rapid recovery and deep healing. When you compare those two groups, we are looking at an absolute medical miracle in their recovery process. We aren't just talking about people feeling a tiny bit better after a walk in the park. We are looking at a biologically optimized healing environment. By simply connecting to the Earth's surface, these post-surgery patients bypassed standard recovery timelines. Their bodies use those free electrons to drastically reduce inflammation, proving that modern medicine and natural barefoot walking can absolutely work together. And if you're sitting there wondering, well, how fast does this actually happen? We can measure that through muscle tension and skin resistance. The exact millisecond grounding occurs, your nervous system rapidly shifts out of that stressed fight or flight state, the sympathetic system, and drops straight into a calm, restorative rest and digest state. It is literally instant stress relief. And what's crazy is that the second the connection to the Earth is removed, those stress levels immediately start climbing right back up. But beyond all the clinical charts and the numbers, it's the real-life miracle healing stories that really hit home. Take the incredibly inspiring story of 57-year-old Bak Sol-hee. Back in 2010, she was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. After going through recurrences and the terrifying return of the disease, she completely transformed her life through barefoot walking and keeping a really positive, grateful mindset. By getting those antioxidant effects and generating self-fuel just by touching the earth, she achieved this vibrant, healthy life totally against the odds. Her story is just amazing. And what's really interesting is that this undeniable evidence, the science, and these powerful personal stories has actually garnered massive political support. It's not a fringe idea anymore. As National Assembly Speaker Woo Won-shik said, barefoot walking is becoming a solid foundation for securing the public's right to health. National leaders are recognizing that this simple, universally accessible practice is a highly effective, legitimate national health strategy. Actually, politicians across the entire political spectrum, left, right, and center, they all agree on this, pushing for institutional backing for barefoot walking paths. And why? Because barefoot walking is an incredible way to save astronomical amounts of money on national health insurance costs. By empowering everyday citizens to prevent illness, bring down inflammation, and take charge of their own healing organically, the whole country's healthcare burden gets lighter. It's a win for everyday people, and it's a win for the system. All right, let's do a quick reality check here. To actually get this anti-aging, rapid recovery miracle, you can't just do it once in a while. You must commit to practicing barefoot walking consistently, every single day. Also, safety first. Make sure your tetanus vaccination is up to date, just as a smart precaution. And this is absolutely crucial. During dry seasons, you must wash your feet thoroughly after your walk and apply plenty of moisturizing cream. If you don't, you run the risk of getting cracked heels, and we want your feet healthy so you can keep walking comfortably every day. Now, if all this data and these stories are inspiring you, you don't have to figure it all out alone. I highly, highly recommend joining the National Barefoot Working Movement headquarters, Naver Cafe. It's this incredibly active, supportive community where you can share various information, learn the best techniques, and connect with thousands of others who are on this exact same amazing healing journey. The wealth of shared knowledge in that group is honestly invaluable. So, I'm going to leave you with this final question. Are you ready to take off your shoes and experience this miracle healing for yourself today? The earth is waiting to give you its energy, totally for free, right now. I really encourage you to step outside and start barefoot walking today. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful, please show your support. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications. It really helps out the algorithm so we can keep bringing you these deep dives. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.